The brainchild for opera from a sister's point of view really came out of sheer necessity. Because I was thinking, you know, I can't sing at the opera companies always or all the time, so what do I do? So I thought that maybe I would do a concert that would shed light, or should I say demystify opera for audiences that normally wouldn't go. So I thought about how I felt about opera early on, that it was something I didn't understand. I got to have be in a fancy dress. Those people aren't anything like me, and you know, I just really didn't feel like I would like it or appreciate it. But it wasn't until, like I said, I went and got educated and found out that I did have something to offer to this. And so I wanted to share what I had learned with others that may have thought the same way. Because opera is not about being smart or being high or low class or whatever. It's entertainment, people. That's all opera is.
Now, moving on. The aria you just heard was Elisabeth's aria to the room. It was just befitting to start with that because I'm having a chance to come back and sing for these beautiful people at the MAC here in Bloomington, Indiana. And it's Elisabeth's aria to the room. She found love here and she lost love here. And she's coming back to find love again. Opera is crazy like that. So if you've never had an opportunity to go to an opera, which I know I'm probably preaching to the choir here, but just by a show of hands, can I see how many people have never really gotten into opera too much? Let me just see some hands. Oh, we have a few. Great. So you came out to see me. Okay. So I hope not to disappoint. Okay. Now the next song, or I should say aria, that I would like to sing for you is from Tosca. And it's Tosca's Lament, where she finds herself in a situation. Let me get a little water. See, now Miss Tosca is a diva like myself. An opera diva. Yes, she is. And she is in love with Cavaradossi, who is a painter. And he's quite elegant and beautiful, evidently, because she's very jealous, honey. And she goes off when she thinks anybody is messing with her man. So, at this point in the opera, see, there is someone in town, the policeman in town, that is really digging on Tosca. And Tosca has had to, tell him, swipe his hand away from her at dinner or something, or she would catch his little nasty glances, but she never paid him no mind because, she was Cavaradossi's boo, okay? So, Cavaradossi is a freedom fighter, and he helps his friend escape from jail, and he hides him away. Well, just as they are about to find his friend kills him, and so since his friend kills himself, I should say, since his friend kills himself, they take Cavaradossi into custody and try to get some answers from him. So then they start to torture Cavaradossi. Well, Tosca just got off the stage, and she comes in, and she's like, what's going on? Where's Sugar? Where's Sugar Man? Where's my baby? And so he says, oh, your baby is being tortured, and if you don't tell me what I want to know, you're going to continue to hear him be tortured. Well, she's got the whole second act is just screaming, okay? But I love it, y'all. So she is at a point where he says, okay, you know what? I tell you what, I'll let him go if you give me just one night with you. Do we have any children in the audience? Okay, well, I just want to take you out for pizza one night. And then we'll come back home and we'll play Monopoly and everything will be good. And then, I'll give you a watch or something, my friendship bracelet, and we'll be cool like that, okay? Okay. So all the adults got what I was talking about. All right. So Cavaradossi wants it like that. And, but Miss Tosca's like, I have a man, and I don't want to go out with you and share pizza and go to play Monopoly and go to a movie. And your breath stinks. I don't want you. And so he's like, all right, well, you either go out with me or I'm going to kill your man. And so she's left at a dilemma. So at this time in the opera, she has, like I said, been screaming and hollering the whole second act, and then finally, she just crumples to the floor, exhausted, and in the most purest strain of a voice that she has left, she sings Vissi Darte. And that's, I think, is one of the most touching parts of this opera, because you got a sister that just screamed her whole throat out, and then she comes out with these strains of glory. I hope you find that this evening. And so she's pleading, and she's begging, and she's asking questions to the Lord. Why? I consider myself a good person. I pray to you, I come to the church, I bring flowers for the altar, I bring jewels for the Madonna, and this is how I'm repaid? Vissi Darte.